Have you ever walked into a room and just felt something tension, calm, excitement, before a single word was spoken? That's not your imagination. That's your energy field in action. We all have this subtle yet powerful ability within us, a natural force that most people go through life barely noticing, let alone mastering. But today, we're going to change that. You're about to rediscover a power you've always had, hidden beneath the noise of everyday life. It's time to unlock the secrets of the energy field, what it is, how it works, and most importantly, how you can mentally control it to transform your life. Energy fields aren't just spiritual metaphors or fringe science. They are real, dynamic forces that surround and flow through everything in existence, including you. Think back. Have you ever met someone and instantly felt trust or discomfort without knowing why? Or walked into a space that just felt heavy before anyone said a word? That's not coincidence. It's your energy field picking up signals far beyond your conscious awareness. Across centuries and continents, ancient cultures have recognized these invisible forces as vital to health, intuition, and harmony. From Eastern philosophies to indigenous wisdom, the understanding of energy fields has always been present, just not always acknowledged by modern science. But now, we're reconnecting with that wisdom, blending it with a new awareness. These experiences you've had, those gut feelings, the sudden clarity, the emotional pull towards certain people or places, they're not random. They are your energy field responding, interacting, and communicating with the world around you. And here's where things get even more fascinating. Your energy field isn't just one static bubble around you. It's multi-layered, complex, and alive, shifting with every thought, emotion, and state of being. Imagine an onion, each layer representing a deeper level of your internal world. Your energy field is just like that. Let's begin with the first and most grounded layer, the physical level. Picture yourself walking through a lush, vibrant garden. The physical level is like the soil beneath your feet, the base that anchors everything else. This layer reflects your bodily health, your energy reserves, and your physical sensations. It powers your heartbeat, your breath, your cells regenerating every second. When your physical field is balanced, you feel energized and at ease. But when it's off, you may feel drained, unfocused, or even fall ill. Now imagine looking up and seeing the garden come to life with color. That's the emotional and mental level, where your thoughts, feelings, and perceptions bloom. This level connects what you experience physically with how you process it mentally. It's where joy, fear, self-doubt, and clarity all take shape, affecting how you engage with yourself and the world. And this is just the beginning. There's another level, deeper, more subtle, and more powerful than most ever realize. You've just seen how your emotional and mental energy fields influence how you feel and relate to others. Now, let's go one level deeper. Have you ever noticed how your mood can impact your physical state, or how your physical condition can affect your emotions? That's the energy field in motion, especially at the emotional and mental level. This layer is responsible for your emotional regulation, your ability to be self-aware, and how you form and maintain connections with the people around you. When this field is in balance, you feel emotionally resilient and mentally clear. But when it's disrupted, you might feel overwhelmed, disconnected, or even physically unwell. Now we arrive at the most subtle yet powerful layer, the spiritual level. Imagine this as the sunlight and fresh air that nurture and illuminate the entire garden we spoke about earlier. It's the most intangible of the three, but it's also the one that touches the deepest parts of who you are. This level is tied to your sense of meaning, your creative imagination, and your connection to something beyond yourself, whether that's nature, the universe, or a higher power. When your spiritual energy is aligned, you may experience moments of deep insight, intuitive clarity, or a profound sense of peace and unity with the world. What's truly fascinating is that these levels aren't isolated. They are woven together in a constant, dynamic relationship. It's like a delicate dance, where every movement in one area sends ripples through the others. For example, unresolved emotional pain might show up as chronic fatigue or illness. A spiritual void might quietly erode your mental health or sense of direction. It's all connected. Dr. Dan Siegel, a well-known neuropsychiatrist, emphasizes the importance of being consciously aware of these dimensions. He notes that intentional awareness helps promote integration, bringing together the fragmented parts of our inner life. This integration can free us from old patterns and blockages that we may not even realize are running the show. Ancient healing systems have understood this connection for thousands of years. Traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurveda describe energy flowing through channels and meridians, affecting every layer of your being: physical, emotional, and spiritual. These ancient practices didn't separate the body from the mind or the spirit. They saw you as a whole system where energy had to flow freely for you to be well. Today, practices like yoga, tai chi, and breathwork continue that tradition. But they're not just about stretching or calming the mind. When done with intention, they work on your energy field across all levels, realigning, unblocking, and recharging your system. So the next time you feel out of sync, ask yourself, is my body asking for care? Are my emotions calling for space? Or is my spirit longing for meaning? Each level holds a clue, and learning to listen to them is the first step toward full alignment. And now that we understand the depth of these layers, let's explore how you can actively shape and influence your energy field, starting with the power of focused intention and awareness. Understanding how the physical, emotional, and spiritual levels intertwine gives us a clearer picture of the power within. Now, let's zoom in on how your thoughts and emotions directly influence your energy field. Have you ever felt your mood shift entirely just by thinking about something uplifting or, on the other hand, something painful? That sudden emotional change isn't random. It's not merely a psychological response, it's a real, energetic reaction. This is a glimpse into the deep, invisible connection between your mind and the energy that surrounds and flows through. You imagine your thoughts as ripples spreading across a calm pond. Every thought you think sends out energetic waves that move through your field, shaping the way you feel, the way others perceive you, and even the experiences that seem to just happen in your life. It's not magic, it's vibration. This dynamic interplay between thought and energy has a far-reaching impact, one that many people never realize they're influencing every day. According to the Energetics Institute, every thought you entertain triggers subtle ripples throughout your energy field. These ripples may not create immediate visible effects, but over time, they can reshape the flow of your life in profound ways. Now, imagine the cumulative effect of repetitive thoughts, whether positive or negative, on how they build momentum in your energy system. It's powerful, isn't it? But thoughts aren't the only players here. Your emotions have a significant role too. Think back to a time when you felt joyful. Remember that radiant, almost magnetic sense of lightness. You may have even noticed people reacting to your energy differently. Now contrast that with a moment of intense anger or deep sadness. Your entire presence may have felt heavy, and your motivation might have drained away. That shift wasn't just in your head, it was happening in your energetic body. To understand this interaction more clearly, let's bring in the idea of vibrational frequency. Picture your energy field as a finely tuned musical instrument. Every emotion, every thought, produces a unique sound, or, in energetic terms, a frequency. Higher emotions such as love, gratitude, and peace generate high, harmonious frequencies. Lower emotions like fear, resentment, or despair create heavier, denser vibrations. Here's where science meets intuition. The Energetics Institute explains that our emotional energy doesn't just alter our mood, has a real observable impact on our physical form. It influences how our brain functions, how our body responds, and even how our genes behave. There's research suggesting that certain emotional states can affect our DNA structures. That's right, your internal world could be reshaping you at the cellular level. So the question becomes, how do you use this to your benefit? How can you guide your energy field rather than being ruled by it? The answer lies in emotional mastery. When you develop the skill to observe and consciously manage your thoughts and feelings, you start to become an architect of your own energetic reality. In the next section, we'll dive into simple but powerful techniques that can help you take control of this inner landscape and begin transforming your life from the inside out. Just as we explored how emotional mastery can reshape your energy field, now we take the next step, learning how to intentionally guide that energy like a skilled conductor leading an orchestra. Think of yourself holding the baton, choosing which melodies to play in your life. One of the most powerful tools to help you do that is meditation. A regular meditation practice can help settle the mind, calm your energetic state, and raise your vibrational frequency. It's like fine-tuning your inner instrument, allowing it to produce more harmonious, uplifting tones. You're not just sitting in silence, you're shifting your internal energy to a higher, more aligned state. But don't worry if traditional meditation feels a bit out of reach. There are other gentle yet effective practices that can help elevate your frequency. Loving kindness meditation, for example, or even simple moments of mindful awareness throughout the day can increase positive emotional energy. These small acts of intentional presence send waves of positivity rippling through your energetic field, helping to bring your body, mind, and spirit into greater balance. It all starts with this truth: your thoughts are incredibly powerful, as the Energetics Institute reminds us. They are the architects of your reality. Every thought you think, especially the ones you entertain consistently, help shape the reality you live in, whether you're aware of it or not. That's why becoming more conscious of your mental patterns matters so deeply. When you learn to pause during negative thought spirals, even briefly, and shift your focus to something more hopeful or empowering, you're not just improving your mood, you're generating real, measurable change in your energetic blueprint. You're sending out vibrations that echo into your environment, into your interactions, and ultimately into the path your life takes. This power may feel subtle in the moment, but its reach is vast. Each positive choice you make plants a seed for transformation. So, have you ever wondered if there's a deeper, ancient wisdom behind all of this? For thousands of years, mystics and sages across cultures have explored the very same truth about energy and intention. Let's step into their world and discover what timeless insights they left behind. Wisdom that still holds the potential to revolutionize your life today. Building on the timeless wisdom of the ancients, we begin to see just how relevant their insights remain. Even in our fast-paced modern lives, these sages didn't just theorize about energy, they developed real practical methods to interact with these unseen forces. You might be thinking, that sounds fascinating, but what does it have to do with my everyday life in the 21st century? Surprisingly, quite a lot. What once seemed like mystical teachings now reveals itself as powerfully applicable knowledge, especially when we begin to recognize how ancient principles echo in today's practices. Take mindfulness, for example. While it might seem like a modern trend or a popular term tossed around in wellness spaces, it actually traces its roots to ancient meditative disciplines. These age-old techniques were originally crafted to help individuals cultivate deeper awareness of their inner world of thoughts, emotions, and ultimately, the energetic field that flows from within. And the more aware we are, the more we're able to consciously influence our energetic state. But that's just the beginning. Remember the concept of the 3 levels of the energy field. Long before modern science began to explore these ideas, ancient traditions already recognized these energetic layers. Cultures like the Chinese and Vedic systems developed highly sophisticated methods to balance and optimize them. Think acupuncture, meridian therapies, or chakra work tools, designed to restore and harmonize the energy flowing throughout the body. Once dismissed as mystical, these methods are now increasingly validated by research and embraced for their real-world benefits. Here's a thought worth considering. What if those ancient sages were tapping into something even more profound than energy flow? Many spoke of a deeper concept, one we now call unity consciousness. This idea suggests that all things, even opposing forces, are part of a larger whole. It proposes that balance, peace, and wholeness arise not from resisting differences, but from embracing them as interconnected pieces of the same grand design. Imagine the ripple effect of our thoughts and actions reverberating through a vast, invisible web of life. So how do you actually integrate this into your own experience? One powerful way is through loving-kindness meditation. This ancient practice nurtures feelings of compassion and connection, not only to those you love, but to all of existence. The more you practice, the more you begin to feel a part of something greater, more unified, more alive. Another timeless concept worth exploring is the Taoist principle of Wu Wei, often translated as effortless action. It invites us to stop struggling against life's current and instead flow with it, to align with the natural rhythm of the universe rather than pushing against it. But how does this flow actually show up in daily life? And how can we recognize when we're resisting it? Let's dive deeper and uncover how effortless action can become a powerful path to internal balance and external clarity. As we explored earlier, aligning with the natural flow of energy, rather than resisting it, can lead to profound inner harmony and clarity in everyday life. Now, imagine what happens when you begin actively working with your energy field instead of pushing against it. These aren't just lofty philosophical ideas, they're deeply practical tools you can use to shape your reality. When you bring ancient practices into your modern life, you're not only enhancing your own well-being, you're also influencing the energetic environments around you in surprisingly positive ways. So, the next time life throws a challenge your way, why not reach into this well of timeless wisdom? You may be amazed at how these age-old techniques can help you move more gracefully through modern chaos. After all, some truths transcend time. They continue to offer guidance, no matter the century now. Here's something to reflect on. Have you ever thought of yourself as a walking magnet? Not the kind that clings to your refrigerator, but a living, breathing field of energy that constantly interacts with everything and everyone around you. It's a fascinating thought, isn't it? This invisible force, often called the human magnetic field, is far more than New Age speculation. It's an ancient idea, one that has gained growing attention from both spiritual teachers and modern scientists. Picture for a moment what this field might look like if you could actually see it. How would it move? How would it shift as your emotions and thoughts changed throughout the day? Although we can't see these energy fields with the naked eye, we can learn to sense, influence, and even enhance them simply through focused intention and mental practice. That's where the powerful tool of magnetic visualization enters the picture. Think back to a moment when you felt incredibly alive, maybe after a long hike in nature, a passionate creative session, or a moment of pure joy. In those experiences, your energy field was likely vibrant, expansive, and radiating outward. Now, what if you could consciously recreate that feeling whenever you wanted? Magnetic visualization allows you to do exactly that. Let's try a simple, yet powerful exercise. Gently close your eyes and take a deep breath. As you exhale, imagine a warm, radiant light emerging from the center of your chest. With every breath, see this light growing stronger, brighter, and wider, gradually forming a glowing sphere around your entire body. This luminous sphere represents your magnetic field, your energetic presence in the world. Now visualize this field pulsing with vitality and clarity. See it shift and respond to your emotions, becoming brighter with every positive thought, and gently dimming when negativity creeps in. This isn't just a fun mental game. So what makes this practice so powerful, and how can it actually affect your emotional and physical state? Let's explore what happens next. Earlier, we explored how magnetic visualization can help you consciously shape the energetic field surrounding you. Now, let's go deeper into just how powerful this simple mental practice can be. Magnetic visualization is more than a relaxing mental exercise. It's a dynamic tool for deepening your awareness of your own energy field. As you continue practicing it regularly, you might begin to notice subtle but meaningful shifts. You may feel lighter, more focused, or even more in sync with your surroundings. These aren't coincidences. According to the Energetics Institute, our emotional energy has an immediate and measurable impact on the body, the brain, and even our genetic makeup. Yes, you read that right. Your emotions and thoughts can influence your DNA structures. By consciously working with your energy field through visualization, you're not just playing with imagination, you're engaging with the core systems of your well-being on a physical, emotional, and even cellular level. It's like learning to speak the language of your own inner world and realizing it's been listening all along. But there's more. Magnetic visualization isn't limited to enhancing your personal wellness. It also offers a powerful method to direct and reshape the flow of energy both within and around you. Picture this. If your thoughts and emotions are like music, then your energy field is the dance floor. By changing the tune through focused visualization, you shift the entire atmosphere of your life. This practice becomes especially potent when you begin using it to manifest your goals and desires. Imagine this. If you're striving for a promotion at work, you could visualize your magnetic field beaming with confidence, clarity, and capability. Or, if you're longing for more peace in your relationships, you might envision your field radiating empathy, love, and mutual understanding. You're not just hoping for change, you're creating the energetic space where that change can flourish. The secret to making this work is consistency, clarity, and belief. The more often you practice, the more natural it becomes. Over time, you may find yourself sensing energy more intuitively, navigating interactions with greater awareness, and even feeling more empowered to shape your own experience. You might be surprised how easily energy begins to respond to your direction, like tuning into a frequency that was always there but just needed your attention. So, next time you're feeling stuck, disconnected, or overwhelmed, consider turning to magnetic visualization. This gentle, yet profound practice may be the bridge between your inner world and the reality you wish to build. After all, in a universe made of energy, your thoughts and emotions are not just fleeting. They're magnetic forces with real influence. And speaking of emotions, have you ever noticed how they can instantly shift the entire energy of a room, or even your whole day? Let's explore exactly how that happens and why it matters more than you think. In our previous section, we discovered how emotions have the power to shift your energy field and influence the world around you. Now, let's dive into how mastering those emotions can give you greater control over your entire energetic experience. Picture this: your emotions are like different shades of paint on an artist's palette. Each color represents a unique emotional state, from the fiery reds of passion and excitement to the cool, soothing blues of calm and peace. Now, imagine your energy field as a vast, blank canvas. Every feeling you experience adds a stroke of color to that canvas, creating a living, breathing masterpiece of your emotional state. But just like in art, not all colors mix well together. Some combinations clash, creating a jarring effect. The same is true with your emotions. When you're overwhelmed by anger, fear, or anxiety, it's as if you've splashed thick, muddy tones onto your canvas. The result: your energy field feels heavy, tense, and out of sync. Think back to a time when you were deeply upset. Didn't your body feel tight or weighed down? That was your energy field reacting to those lower vibration emotions. Now flip the picture. Recall a moment when you felt deep love, pure joy, or unshakable peace. Didn't everything feel lighter, more open? That's because positive emotions vibrate at higher frequencies, attracting similar energies and creating a clear, harmonious energy field that supports your well-being and invites balance into your life. So how can you become the master artist of your emotional energy field? It begins with one essential step: awareness. Pay close attention to how each emotion shifts your inner state. Do you feel drained after conflict, or uplifted after an inspiring conversation? By observing these subtle changes, you're already laying the foundation for emotional mastery. But awareness is only the beginning. True transformation happens when you learn how to shift your emotions, like being able to change the colors on your energetic canvas with intention. One powerful tool for this is magnetic visualization. Picture yourself enveloped in a vibrant magnetic field. When negative emotions surface, visualize them as dark clouds slowly being pulled away by this field, replaced with warm, glowing waves of positive energy. Another highly effective technique is meditation. Think of it as pressing pause on your emotional reactions. Instead of being swept away by a flood of feelings, you create space to observe and choose your response. Over time, this practice gives you the inner calm and clarity to transform your emotional energy with intention rather than impulse. As you develop these skills, you'll find that emotional mastery becomes less about suppression and more about creation. You're no longer a passive observer of your mood soup. Become the artist who shapes the entire emotional tone of your energy field. Coming up next, let's explore how your daily environment, the people, spaces, and even objects around you can either support or disrupt your energetic balance and what you can do about it. As we saw earlier, mastering your emotions doesn't mean avoiding them. It means learning to move through them with awareness and intention. This emotional alchemy transforms your internal landscape and empowers your energy field in ways you might not expect. Instead of reacting on autopilot when life throws you off balance, imagine yourself responding with calm clarity. The goal here isn't to suppress or deny negative emotions. They're a natural and essential part of the human experience. Rather, it's about navigating those emotions with skill, almost like turning emotional lead into gold as you practice this form of emotional transmutation. You'll start to notice a powerful shift in your energy field. It becomes stronger, more stable, and less vulnerable to outside disruptions. Your inner state no longer rises and falls with every external storm. In fact, you may begin attracting more uplifting experiences and people into your life without even trying. Your well-balanced energy field starts to create a kind of invisible ripple, influencing your surroundings in subtle but deeply impactful ways. And this isn't just poetic language. According to the Energetics Institute, when your emotional state is aligned and harmonious, your energy field reflects that coherence. It becomes more resilient and supports higher levels of vitality and well-being. This isn't just about feeling good. It's about engaging life from a place of energetic strength and balance. It's a grounded and practical way to improve the quality of your life. So the next time you're caught in an emotional storm, remember that you're not helpless. You have the power to calm the winds and clear the skies. You're not just shifting your mood, you're reshaping the very energy that surrounds you. And that, truly, is the essence of energy mastery. But what if this mastery goes even deeper? What if those moments of intense connection or perfect synchronicity are signals from something far greater, glimpses into what many mystics have called unity consciousness? Let's step further into this profound idea and see how it ties into everything we've uncovered so far. Building on the idea that mastering your emotions shapes your energy field, there's an even deeper layer to explore: the profound realization that you are not separate from the world around you. This is where the concept of unity consciousness comes in. While it may sound like a lofty philosophical idea, unity consciousness has real, tangible effects on your energy field. When you tap into it, you're not just expanding your mind, you're expanding your energy to include all of existence. It's like waking up from a dream where you believed the boundaries between you and everything else were real, only to realize they were never there to begin with. So, how do you begin to cultivate this deep sense of connection? One powerful method is loving-kindness meditation. This ancient practice involves consciously directing feelings of love, warmth, and goodwill, first toward yourself and then outward to others. Over time, you may notice the perceived separation between self and other begin to melt away. The energy that once felt confined now begins to flow more freely. More inclusively. Another way to foster unity consciousness is through everyday mindfulness and gratitude. Notice the small yet beautiful details in life: the way sunlight touches your skin, the sound of birds in the distance, the brief but meaningful eye contact with a stranger. These seemingly ordinary moments are, in fact, subtle reminders of the intricate web of connection in which we live. The more you tune into them, the more your personal energy begins to harmonize with something greater, the universal current of life itself. Now, here's where things get truly fascinating. As you align more deeply with unity consciousness, Your energy field doesn't just expand, it transforms. While emotional mastery helped create resilience, this sense of interconnectedness can fine-tune your energy to resonate with a much higher frequency. You might start noticing synchronicities, those perfectly timed moments that seem orchestrated by something beyond chance. Or you may feel a stronger sense of clarity, like your life is beginning to flow in a more meaningful direction. This isn't just a personal insight, it's a universal truth echoed by ancient wisdom traditions. In Advaita Vedanta, there's a well-known Sanskrit phrase, Tat Tivyam Asi, meaning thou art that. It captures the essence of unity consciousness, that you are not separate from the divine or the world, but a direct expression of it. So if everything is connected and you are part of that whole, what does this mean for how you live your life? That's the next step in our journey. Let's explore how this awareness can lead to practical, lasting transformation in the way you interact with yourself and the world around you. Building on the idea that you are not separate from the universe, but rather a unique expression of it. Let's take that realization one step further. Unity consciousness isn't about dissolving who you are. It's about embracing your individuality within the grander whole. Think of it like this. You're not just a drop in the ocean, but the ocean expressing itself through a drop. Or perhaps even more vividly, you're a musical note in a vast, beautiful symphony. Your note alone might sound simple, but when played in harmony with the rest, something transcendent happens. The beauty is born from connection. So when you feel lost, overwhelmed, or disconnected, remember this: you're not alone, and you're not separate. You are the universe in motion, in awareness, in breath. This subtle but powerful shift in perception can open the door to a deeper level of self-awareness, energy control, and inner transformation. At this point, you've explored the nature of energy fields, how they're shaped by emotion, consciousness, and intention. But what does that mean for your daily life? How can you start to harness this understanding in a way that creates real, practical change? Let's begin with grounding, a powerful way to stabilize your energy when it feels scattered or drained. Imagine yourself standing barefoot on the shore, feeling the cool grains of sand beneath your feet. The waves roll in gently, rhythmically brushing against your toes. With each wave, picture your stress, anxiety, or emotional weight being washed away. The earth receives it all, and in return, fills you with calm, steady strength. This visualization might seem simple, but it reconnects you with the earth's frequency, anchoring your energy and helping you feel whole again. But grounding is only the beginning. Let's explore a short meditation for energy alignment. Close your eyes, take a slow, deep breath in. Visualize a warm, golden light entering through the crown of your head. With each inhale, this light spreads deeper into your body, lighting up every cell with renewed energy. With each exhale, release any tension, heaviness, or emotional residue. Let it dissolve into the air around you. It's like giving your spirit a reset, bringing your internal frequency back into harmony. And as your awareness deepens, you'll notice something even more subtle: the incredible power of breath. Have you ever realized how your breathing changes with your mood and how much influence it has over your energy? Let's dive into that next. The simple yet transformative practice of breathwork and how it can unlock the hidden flow of energy within you. Building on the power of grounding and energy alignment, let's now focus on one of the most underrated yet transformative tools you have: your breath. Have you ever noticed how differently you breathe when you're anxious compared to when you're calm? Breath isn't just a biological function, It's a bridge between your body and your energy field. Breathwork techniques are incredibly effective for managing energy and shifting your state of being in real time. Try this simple but powerful technique. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, counting to 4. Hold that breath for a moment. Then exhale gently through your mouth, counting to 6. As you inhale, visualize pure, positive energy flowing into your body, clean, revitalizing, and clear. As you exhale, picture tension, stress, and negativity being released with the breath, leaving your body lighter, your mind clearer. This isn't just feel-good fluff. Breath work can actually help reduce cortisol levels, calm your nervous system, and bring you into a more centered and energized state. And the impact goes even deeper when you combine it with meditation. Meditation does more than just quiet the mind, it literally rewires it. It helps silence the mental noise that keeps you up at night, boosts melatonin levels, and promotes deeper, more restorative sleep. That's why people who meditate regularly often report feeling more refreshed, focused, and emotionally balanced. But meditation also has physiological benefits. It increases the production of growth hormone and DHEA, both of which are key to maintaining energy, vitality, and overall health as you age. Think of it like fueling your body from the inside out. Now, what happens when emotional overwhelm kicks in? That's where emotional mastery becomes your next essential skill. Begin by identifying the thoughts and beliefs that are triggering your emotions. What story are you telling yourself? Once you bring that into awareness, you gain the power to respond, not react. This isn't about denying how you feel. It's about understanding your emotions and choosing a response that reflects your highest self. As you consistently practice breathwork, meditation, and emotional mastery, you may begin to experience something unexpected, moments of profound clarity, or a powerful sense of peace that feels almost otherworldly. These aren't coincidences. They're signals that you're beginning to align with a deeper layer of consciousness, what many traditions call unity consciousness. In these moments, you're not just influencing your energy field, you're syncing with the larger current of universal energy that flows through all things. This alignment brings strength, clarity, and a surprising sense of ease. Remember, mastering your energy field is not a quick fix. It's a path, a lifelong practice. But every time you return to your breath, center yourself, or choose awareness over reaction, you're reinforcing your ability to consciously shape your internal and external world. So take a deep breath, feel your feet on the ground, and connect with a power that's always been within you. Because what happens next may just open the door to something far greater, the kind of energetic mastery that changes everything. Let's now go one step further and explore how these inner shifts ripple outward, impacting not just your energy, but your reality. After discovering how breathwork and emotional mastery help align your energy, the next step is learning how to bring these tools into your everyday life. Have you ever wondered how to take all this knowledge about energy fields and actually apply it in real-world situations? It's one thing to grasp the concepts, but it's another to live them, to embody them fully. So, let's dive into how you can weave energy work into the fabric of your daily life, turning the ordinary into something extraordinary. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, not rushing, not grabbing your phone. Instead, you pause, you take a breath and tune in. How does your energy feel today? Is it vibrant and light, or does it feel heavy and slow? That simple moment of awareness right before the day begins can powerfully shape your mindset and energy for the hours ahead. But awareness is just the starting point. What if you could stay in tune with your energy field throughout your entire day, even during moments of stress or distraction? Picture yourself at work, facing a tight deadline or a difficult meeting. Rather than letting stress spiral, you pause, you breathe. You visualize your energy field gently expanding, filling the space around you with calm, clear confidence. Suddenly, what once felt overwhelming begins to feel manageable, even purposeful. Here's a practical tool you can use. Create a personal energy check-in ritual. It doesn't need to be elaborate. Before entering a room, starting a task, or responding to a challenge, simply pause for a few seconds. Breathe. Scan your body. Are you tense? Are you scattered? Then imagine a bright, luminous field surrounding you, your energy field, strong and steady like a protective bubble. This habit, repeated throughout the day, can help you remain grounded, resilient, and energetically intact, even when life gets chaotic. But what about those moments when you're totally drained, when your emotional battery feels empty? That's when emotional mastery steps back in. Your emotions influence your energy field more than you may realize. If you're feeling low, here's something simple to try. Close your eyes and remember a moment in your life when you felt truly alive, joyful or powerful. Let that feeling rise up and flood your body like a warm golden light. Let it fill you completely, heart, mind, and soul. This type of emotional recall is not just uplifting. It can recharge your entire energetic system in just a few moments. You might wonder, does all this really work over time? Is there truly a long-term benefit? The answer is absolutely. Practicing these energy techniques consistently creates real, tangible transformation. It's like tuning an instrument every day. Eventually, your whole life begins to play in harmony. And once that harmony begins, the effects ripple out in ways you might never expect. So what does that look like? And how does your inner energy start to shape your outer reality? Let's explore that next. As you begin practicing energy work in daily life, you may start noticing how even small shifts in awareness can lead to meaningful transformation. Imagine waking up each day feeling more grounded, more centered, ready to face the world with a calm and focused mind. Challenges no longer feel like battles. Instead, you approach them with clarity and quiet strength. You begin navigating your relationships more easily, picking up on unspoken needs, responding with empathy, and expressing yourself more clearly than ever before. There's a flow to your interactions that feels natural, even peaceful. But the ripple effects don't end there. Regular energy work can unlock surprising levels of creativity. You start to access ideas that feel fresh and inspired, almost as if they come from a deeper place within. Solutions begin to arise with less struggle. Your decisions feel more aligned, not rushed or forced, but intuitively right. As you strengthen your energy awareness, your inner compass grows more precise. There are physical benefits too. Many people report sleeping better, feeling less anxious, and even noticing improvements in their immune health. But here's the beautiful part. Integrating energy work into your life doesn't require more time or more tasks. It's not about adding another obligation. It's about showing up differently in what you're already doing. It's about bringing intention to the small, everyday moments that so often pass by unnoticed. Think about it. Brushing your teeth, waiting in line, sitting in traffic, What if those were moments for growth instead of frustration? What if each one became a check-in point with your energy field? A chance to breathe, align, and reset. Sometimes the smallest shift in awareness can spark the greatest transformation. In a universe made of energy, every moment holds the power to shape your reality. Have you ever felt that subtle inner spark, that quiet knowing? There's more within you waiting to be discovered. You're not alone. This entire journey has been about tapping into that hidden wellspring of energy that lives in all of us. We've explored the delicate dance of energy fields, uncovered 3 core levels of energetic awareness, and learned how magnetic visualization can amplify your energetic presence. But understanding the concepts is just the beginning. True transformation happens when you begin applying them, not in grand gestures, but in the quiet choices of everyday life. What if checking in with your energy field became as natural as checking the weather? What if you could sense emotional shifts early and steer yourself toward balance before chaos takes over? That's not just an ideal, it's a skill you can develop. Every thought, every feeling, every action sends ripples through your energy field. By becoming aware of those ripples, you begin mastering your inner world, and that mastery shapes everything around you. As we bring this journey to a close, consider this your invitation to keep going. If these insights have sparked something within you, why not take the next step? Subscribe to the channel. Each new video is like planting a seed in your energetic garden, one that can bloom into wisdom, clarity, and inner power. And if you've already begun experimenting with energy work, share your experience in the comments. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to begin their own path toward energetic awakening. Now, are you ready to discover what happens when you fully step into your true energetic potential? Let's take that final step together.